Good news, if you wanted a pet cobra in the afterlife, then Christianity is the religion for you.
What the hell?
So my family forced me to get a dog, and he drives me nuts, but look at him. Like, he's so cute, isn't he? We named him Batman because, well, look at his face. Please don't call him fat. He's kind of sensitive. We tell him that he's just a little bit husky. Get it? So today we're gonna go on a walk with Batman and find out if he's going to live forever. Get it? People keep asking me the same question, and it has nothing to do with humans. People have sent me questions asking me about, well, Batman and your pet, whatever his name is. You could say that people have been, wait for it, hounding me with questions about dogs and cats and snakes and gerbils. People want to know, will Fido be resurrected like humans? Will we have pets in heaven? The Bible says that with God, nothing is impossible. Me and Batman, we're going to be answering 3 questions today, and well, question number 3 isn't really a question, and I know who sent me number 3. If you sent number 3, you'll feel me. So I have good news about this. I was actually surprised when I started learning what the Bible says about animals in the afterlife. Is it exactly what you want to hear? Probably not, but it's actually pretty cool. So let's figure out what the heaven the Bible says about animals, pets, and my dog Batman in the afterlife. If you're new to my vlog, the foundation of everything here is that what we believe about the afterlife traditionally is wrong. It's not about floating up to heaven in our souls. It's about a physical resurrection here on earth as a part of new creation. Now, if that confuses you, it's totally biblical. Go ahead and check out my other videos. I'll put them up here, but check them out. Let's get to the questions. The first question is this: what does the Bible say about animals in the afterlife? So here's what I knew, but I didn't really connect with it. God's plan for eternity, for the afterlife, it includes animals. And better yet, the book of Isaiah mentions a bunch of different kinds of animals. You could say we should raise the wolf. The book of Isaiah talks about a wolf dwelling with a lamb in new creation. A cow and a lion, they spend time together. A cow and a bear, they go grazing together. Then it talks about, seriously, cow babies and bear babies lying down together. A lion eats with an ox. A baby plays next to a cobra. And snakes won't bite people. Do I need to go on? Okay, I'll go on. Little children are so safe around animals that the kids are the one that leads animals outside through nature. This isn't just about animals, it's about God destroying fear and hunger and death. So when God saves the world, he does that. He makes everything safe. Would God create something awesome, something beautiful, just to destroy it? Of course not. But furry friends, you need to be ready to be disappointed, because I'm gonna say something bad here, and I'm not gonna make a Shih Tzu pun. I'm gonna resist. I Shih Tzu not. So the bad news is question number 2. Somebody asked me, do animals have souls? And the answer is probably not. I'm doing a video on souls. I'll put it up here somewhere, I don't know. And I'm gonna just say pretty clearly that the Bible is terrible at describing souls. Most of the time when the Bible says the word soul, it's actually just talking about us or our life or our personality. And the reason I think that is that man and animals were created at a different age in creation. The Bible also says that we have God's breath in us. It doesn't say that about animals. When Jesus talks about man and animals, Jesus says, I'm sorry guys, that God cares about man more than the animals. We have higher value. And why? It's probably the soul. And there's one more big thing, big like Jesus-sized thing. Jesus came back as a man, not an animal. And although that would have been really cool, I kind of wonder what kind of animal Jesus would have come in. When God restores all of creation, he's doing it to reconcile God with us. He wants to live with man because we were created in his image, and I'm not sure whose image this fish was created in. So while there will absolutely be animals in the afterlife, I really don't think, and I'm sorry, I really don't think that our pets go to some pet soul hotel to wait for us before the resurrection. I'm sorry, I know that's disappointing, but here's why I think that's the case. Just watching Batman play for a minute. If Batman has a soul, if dogs have souls, then all animals have souls. So does this mean that all mosquitoes have souls too, and they will go to heaven? Every mosquito ever? Or does God draw a cuteness line? Because, well, Batman, he's really cute. But I don't think that this is the case. And I'm sorry if you think that this is a rough lesson. I know, that pun was really bad. You just want to roll over and die. Let me just read my last question here. Somebody sent me this message. I've always wondered if the things that were precious to me will be waiting for me, like my dog and my cat and my favorite Victoria's Secret sweater. So my next question is, if we're happy in heaven, I can only be purely happy with my pet. So that means that my pet will have to be in heaven, right? So this is actually a really good question, and I think this is something that most of us would believe. But when Revelation describes new heaven and new earth, he writes that the old ways of life have passed away. And while I think this sucks for Victoria's Secret sweaters, which I don't really know, but I'm just going to take your word for it, it also sucks for dogs and cats. It sucks for my awesome Gibson guitar. I really like my Gibson guitar. It sucks. Sorry, Batman. It sucks for you too. But you know what? The Bible promises us that things don't get worse. We're not regretting things. They get better. So here's my hard lesson. If we think that heaven can only be happy because our pet is there, then we really don't understand just how great Jesus is. Woof. Oof. I'm trying to woof. Oof. Stop it. The Bible says that God is capable of doing things that we can't even imagine. And I know that this is true about the afterlife as well. We know that we will be resurrected like Jesus. We know that there will be no pain. And we know that there will be animals. That's possum. Not possum, but like awesome. Sorry, if you have to explain your jokes, they're not funny. Possum. And while it may be sad that this means we won't have our awesome childhood dog or the cat that really just got us through a tough time, it's exciting because we're gonna have a new, perfect, and safe relationship with animals all throughout the world, even the really cool ones like narwhals. That will be awesome. We will live with the animals just like we will live with each other, with God. We'll live peacefully, happily, and in the way that God originally wanted in the beginning. So will we have pets in the afterlife, in the good place, in heaven? Yeah, absolutely we will. Will they be the same pets that we had during this life? Probably not, but God has been known to surprise us, so if that's how God's gonna surprise us in the afterlife, that's pretty cool, and that's good news for Batman. All right, I'll see you guys next week.